What's up, everybody? Mark Haley here with the Home Run team. And real briefly today, I wanted to talk to you about doing your due diligence, because absolutely finding the right home that checks all your boxes, that has the right number of bedrooms and bathrooms, has the right number of floors, has a pool or doesn't, has a game room or doesn't, has a home office, has that big chef's kitchen, what have you. I want to help you find that perfect home that checks all those boxes. But let's be honest, that's just one of the first steps. It's a big one, but it is one of the first steps in finding the right home for you and yours. So today, we're going to talk to you about lenders, about title companies, about trades, about inspectors, and there are so many other relationships that are important that I have for you to trust me as your agent. And I've got those relationships. I've got those contacts. I've got the right lender. I've got the right structural engineer who can let you know whether or not that slab, that foundation is safe. Not everyone does. Today, personally, specifically for me, I'm going to talk to you about lenders, because I love a lender who's going to answer my phone call Wednesday at 8 p.m. when I've got a question because something's come up, or Saturday, or Sunday, what have you. Because most of these big box bank companies, you're going to call them and you're going to get an automated line. You're not going to speak to a human unless it is that you're calling between, let's say Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 9 to 5 if you're lucky. That happens to be when most of you work. It's hard to make phone calls during those times. And I get that. And so do the lenders that I tend to work with. And so they answer my call. They answer your call because it's important to do so, because transactions happen at all times of day, all days of the week, not just Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. I also want to find the right lender for you, because not every lender is perfect for every situation. You need to buy some unimproved land. I've got a guy for that. You need a situation where you're putting zero down. I've got a few options for that. If you want the absolute best possible rate, I know exactly who I'm going to for that. Not every situation is the same. Find yourself a realtor who has relationships and who understands the programs that their lenders offer and can point you in the right direction to get the best deal for you. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the videos from the other guys.
Real estate can be complicated, and there's always the question of, who do I call? Well, the good news is that we've put together this great list for you of home inspectors and all of these different trades. And the good news is that we've kissed all of the frogs and we've filtered them out and only included the best trades and the best inspectors on this list in the industry. So click the link below. It's in the video description. And if there's anybody that you need that's not on this list, reach out to us and we'd be glad to get you connected with them. Thanks, y'all.
Hey, this is Kevin with the Home Run team, and my part in this week's video is to talk about the title company and title insurance and their role in what we do. Title companies have an invaluable role when real estate changes hands. They check the property for liens, make sure there's no encumbrances, nothing's owed, there's no liens against the property they're going to transfer with the new buyer. If there are, they help to get those things cleared up. If there's situations like probate where there's, heirs, things like that, they help us get that squared away to make sure everybody that needs to come sign does, and then everybody that should get money does, to make sure those things are taken care of. So once the transaction's over, all that's taken care of. They can even ensure boundaries, and when we get surveys and things, to make sure those boundaries are correct. So again, invaluable. Nothing worse than buying a piece of property and finding out 6 months later it had a lien against it nobody knew about. The lien's attached to the property, so that lien is now the responsibility of the new owner. Title insurance and good title companies prevent those things for us. So we work with two that are great. We love them. They've done a ton of good work for us through the years. Much like everybody else in this video, it's essential you have a good team around, not just good agents, but everybody that touches the transaction be good at their job to make sure things go well and that our clients are taken care of. Always love talking real estate with you guys. If you have any questions about anything we talked about in the video or anything at all to do with real estate, we would love to buy you lunch, buy you coffee, and talk real estate. Let us hear from you. Take care.